Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and welcome to the 33rd episode of the Woo Crew Podcast.
Hey,
I'm here,
everyone.
as always, with my co-host Matthew. How you doing today, Matthew?
Are you that way?
No, I'm the other way.
What? Okay. I'm doing
Yeah.
well. I'm doing well. Thank you. Um,
We're
Today,
here, as always, to talk about all things LEGO,
yeah,
all things
we're on the
Ninjago.
33rd episode, and it coincides with my 33rd birthday, which is really cool.
Wow, that's incredible.
Everybody wish Matthew happy birthday. Happy
Happy
33rd
birthday,
birthday.
Matt. It's crazy. It feels like your, 20th birthday was just a couple months ago, but wild. Real quick, editing, because I forgot to say thank you to all the channel members for helping support the channel, and a very special thank you to the Pyro Tier and above, which are
Who are?
Suntan, OG Chicken Boy, and the Real Hoodie Gang. Thank you so much for being members. If you, the viewer, want to become a member, go click the join button right next to the subscribe button. You
And
can
if
become
you,
a member, join.
the viewer, don't want to become a member, don't do what he's telling you to do.
That's true. That's true. But if you're interested, and click the join button, and you can join the Bricks My Mind Discord. It's a fun time, and you'll have your name. If you're Pyro Tier or above, you'll have your name shouted out, and if you're any tier, you'll have your name in the description. So thank you again to all the members, and let's get on to the podcast. So yeah, we had some LEGO news this week. What do we want to start with?
Ideas, because that's the one that I will be the most animated about.
Okay, yeah, let's start with the LEGO ideas. So
This is the worst ideas approval ever.
yeah, so for context to the viewers, LEGO Ideas came out with the results of the most recent review stage, and
Yep.
how many sets were approved?
What?
One.
Of 35. That is the important context here. It's not like one of the first ideas review stages where there was like 4 to choose from and they pick one.
Yeah.
There were 35 they could have picked from. Some of them were also unlicensed, but just way better.
Yeah.
Some of them were licensed, but like licenses LEGO could do. Some of them were licenses LEGO's never done before or hasn't done in a long time, but would have made really good projects. Dude, LEGO Ideas is the worst LEGO theme. That is F tier. It is now F tier.
I wouldn't go that far.
They're all just really bad, like 18 plus still life sets.
Okay, but there is some good ones. It's just, it's been
There are some
diluted.
Marvel sets. We call that F tier.
What?
There are some good Marvel sets. We called that F tier.
Okay, but Marvel is mostly bad sets.
This
or at
is
least it has...
how is this mostly good sets?
Okay, you're just salty because of how many were rejected, which I agree is totally dumb, but
okay,
that
I'm
does not invalidate all the
because
good
of how
sets
many
that come out of
rejected.
ideas.
I'm salty because of what gets consistently approved. We're getting a typewriter, we got a piano, we're getting a globe, we got a ship in a bottle. Now we're getting a freaking Lego build of a painting that'll probably be 150 because it's a lot of pieces. It's garbage, dude. Why is there no balance between stuff like Sonic, which is a very good project, but I do not want to buy still life set after still life set. Like,
Yeah, it's...
and they don't. Why do they do this through ideas? Why can't they do this through just their own like Lego? Like, why can't this be under the same theme as the plants and the bonsai tree? Why is that different?
See,
Why
I feel
aren't
like the
those
still
idea
life...
sets?
I feel like the still life has become the new space for ideas. Because this has reminded me a lot of like a few years ago where I was getting really upset that they kept approving space sets. And it was just like, why don't you just make a Lego space theme?
I didn't
if you
like
wanted
that either, but that was better because at least the builds were like cool.
So I did, like, I'm very mixed. Like, something the piano I am fine with, because, like, that is, to me, that's, like, sort of the embodiment of the Ideas brand, where it's, like, the inner workings of the piano set is something LEGO would never have designed themselves.
Yeah.
But something like the globe, like, I could see that being an actual LEGO set.
But here's my bigger problem. They actually have a theme for this now. It's not
Yeah.
just ideas. They're doing this in ideas and then also Lego 18 plus, which seems to be its own line. Why do they have two themes that do the exact same thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be like if Ninjago and Legacy were actually two separate themes.
It would be like if LEGO had, like, two different Asian-inspired themes where, like, the character's base was a boat, and it was all about, like, good guys fighting bad guys, and they had, like,
That's the same problem I have with Monkie Kids.
stuff.
What is with Lego right now? Like, I understand that there's not that many original ideas, but Jesus, dude, like, they're just doing the same things over and over again at the same time as other themes that are already out.
Yeah, it's just rough. Like, only approving one, and it's like, not to invalidate the creator, because there's clearly a lot of like effort put into that project.
It's not, okay.
But it is one of the least interesting ones.
I agree, it was one of the least interesting. It was cool, but I do not think it should have been the sole winner. Like,
hold on, let me.
But my problem stems from there are 35 that went through. 1-1. That's 1 in 35. That is awful odds of winning at this point, because the next review stage also has, I think, like 32 or something. Like, it also has a really high number, and it's just like, I have no hopes for ideas at this point, because all it is just weird adult builds that, like, I will never buy.
Yeah. So for the viewers who haven't seen it, this is the idea set that was approved, the Vincent Van Gogh Starry Night. And it's good. It's just it's not for me. And
so they have two. This one makes me even angrier than like the globe and whatnot, because the globe is a cool concept. They have two other themes that do this. They have paintings, and they have like 18 plus stuff like the bonsai tree and whatnot. They have two themes that they could have made this themselves under. But no, they decide to make it ideas, which only gets like 4 sets a year.
Okay, being completely honest, real quick, I'm looking through these, and there is like probably a good 10 sets that I think were really good and definitely should have been improved. But yeah. a lot of these would never happen.
Dude, my number one pick was the headquarters of Bangladesh government. The Bangladesh Parliament building. Oh my, dude, that could have been an incredible set. We got the Prime Minister of Bangladesh as a minifigure, but no, we get Vincent Van Gogh. Why?
But no, I'm looking through these, and like a lot of them are like I don't know why like I should make a rule no modular buildings, because like I agree. They never get approved. Like I think like the first or second idea set was a modular building, and that was it.
What? No, none of them have been modular buildings.
Well, no, back when it was Kuso, it was like the second or third ever modular building was an idea.
That was even before Kuso. That was Lego Factory, and that wasn't a review. That had a different thing. People just put projects up on Factory, and Lego just said, "Hey, this is cool. We're gonna make it a Lego set."
Oh, interesting. Huh.
There was no voting or like review stage or whatever.
So sort of like Lego World Builder, but just for sets.
Kinda.
Yeah.
That was a different.
But like,
time.
I'm looking through like another Ratatouille set was rejected, which is just sad.
The Night at the Museum project was phenomenal.
Yeah. Ashton Flash's Fall Guys was rejected, which we talked about this back when it's a minute.
I knew that would be rejected.
Yeah, it's a good project, but it's just Fall Guys is already like no one cares about the game anymore.
No one's cared about it for months at this point.
And by the time this set would come out, like it'll be like 2 years from now. So yeah. It's a good thing, but it's way too late for that.
Yeah.
Medieval Market, that was never gonna happen. Ocean House, no. Town, like a lot of these builds are good, but they're just way too big and would never happen.
Yeah.
I like the Naruto one. I've never seen the show, but it looks fun.
I like that one also, and I would have liked that to be an actual set.
Lego Doggo.
I don't think that would have made it, because they've already made they're already making Brickhead dogs.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean by a lot of these would never happen. Like this isn't the bakery is not a modular, but it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Pirate Bay that's not gonna happen. Another Pirate Bay. Van Gogh happened. A huge gold mine roller coaster. This looks good, but again, it's too big.
Yeah.
Schitt's Creek is just, I think, too inappropriate, I believe.
There's no way. I could not see Lego making that. Although they made sense, but I honestly can't see Lego making a set based on a show called Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. And I'm looking through a lot of these, like, most of these are not, like, really valid to actually be approved, but, like, the Portal 2 set would have been awesome. That looks great.
Yeah.
The Avatar The Last Airbender looks amazing.
I'm very upset that was rejected. That was my number.
Night at the Museum looks... that Night at the Museum set looks really good.
I know.
I get... Though, I can see why that was rejected. That property is a little ancient at this point.
I mean, we're getting Home Alone.
That's true. Home Alone's way more of a classic than Night at the Museum, though. Like... Night at the Museum, like, we grew up with those movies, but, like, I don't think today's generation really...
Yeah.
I mean... Let us know in the comments if you're young and you know Night at the Museum, but like, I haven't heard anyone talk about
as much as I love that set. It is, I think, not a realistic choice.
Yeah, though, even, like I feel like that's one of those sets that could kind of transcend the property.
Mm.
Like, it looks good enough that, like, even if you're not familiar with the source material, it's still good.
I think there was a Zelda set also, but
Uh,
uh,
yes, there was.
Avatar not getting approved, along with SpongeBob not getting approved last time, tells me there's some reason they can't do Nickelodeon sets.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
Mega Bloks still has the rights to the license, even though they don't make sets anymore.
Yeah, the Zelda set looks... Or, is the Mountain Windmill a Zelda set, or am I...
Yeah, no, that's Zelda.
Okay, there's no minifigures in the picture, that's why I'm confused.
What's it look like?
Yeah. What?
I think it's Zelda.
Yeah. That was a good one. Another sitcom set, Community was not approved. Whatever.
So I'm so mixed on the sitcom sets because I don't like a lot of the shows, but also I haven't talked to you about this, but since I got more road plates, I'm gonna be making 2 more custom modular buildings, and I'm gonna take apart the Friends one and turn that into a modular like that fits with the scale, which like is why I like those sets because they give you the pieces to be able to do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, we've actually only gotten 2 sitcom sets, and there's one more in the works.
Yeah.
But, they're really good. Both of the ones we have are really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've never even seen Friends, but I have the set because it's a really great set.
I don't watch.
So that one would have been cool, but I mean, Seinfeld is already in like in the depths, so I don't really mind that much that another one was rejected. The Up House is really great.
Yeah.
And they have the Disney license, and like Up is beloved. I don't see why not on that one.
I don't know, man.
Nook's Cranny, disappointing, but
I feel like they're probably gonna. So I've heard rumors on Instagram that they're planning on expanding the Nintendo franchises by 2022. I talked to you about that, but I could very much see Animal Crossing and Zelda getting their own themes and not just one-off sets.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so hot take here. This is actually my first time looking through all the sets. I don't necessarily I don't think LEGO's decision was as bad as people made it out to be. Don't get me wrong, like I wish more sets were approved. There's definitely more that deserve to be approved, but it's not like this whole like 1 in 35 number that people are throwing around. Like technically yes, but like a good 75% of these could never happen.
But still, I think my biggest complaint comes from they just ignore every license now.
Yeah, or the ones they pick are seemingly random. Like,
yeah,
why are we getting the Home Alone house? Like,
yeah, like how is that a good license to make?
Yeah, like Home Alone's a fine movie, but it's like I don't know. I never watched that movie. I'm like, wow, I want to build that house, and like it's just a house.
And I don't want to spend $200 on the Home Alone house.
Oh, it's gonna be 200 at least. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know, but Sonic's cool at least.
Sonic, I might get honestly. I've never played Sonic, but it has potential. I think.
Well, we talked last time about how we like obscure license themes, and that is exactly that. I think they probably will add more characters in.
I agree.
That aren't in the project. And I mean, but at the very least, we'll get Robotnik, which will be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it'll also be what we talked about last week, a small idea set, which we never get anymore.
Yeah, I mean that one looks like it'll be under 60, which is cool.
Yeah. So that one's exciting.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, that was from the previous ideas review stage that was held for further review.
Which feels like forever ago already.
Yeah, because that review stage approved too and held that one.
I think so.
Yeah. They just need to up their. LEGO needs to figure out their ideas production because. I don't know. I
seriously think they need to up the budget for ideas and do one idea set a month or one every 2 months. Like they need to.
Well, I think we are getting one a month this year.
No,
or one every 2 months this year.
No, we're doing that until April, and then after that, I don't think so.
Okay. Because we have there's 8 in the backlog right now.
Yeah, but dude, they have a 2-year turnaround time now.
Yeah. Well, ideas is weird, man, because there's also the idea sets that aren't actually idea sets.
Which one?
I think Flintstones and the Steamboat Willie both came out 1 or 2 months after they were approved.
Oh yeah.
Well, I remember Steamboat Willie leaked before the idea set was even approved.
It's so obvious they were making that set already and said, oh.
Well, also. Because with Winnie the Pooh, they're changing the rule about no new molds.
Yeah.
But that was before that rule was changed, and the Disney CMF used molds that were first introduced in that set, so clearly they already planned to make that set.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like Doctor Who back in the day. That set was coming anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Anyway, Lego ideas. Cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully next review stage is something. I don't even know what's in the next review stage.
I don't know. I think more of the same. I think there's like another Zelda, another Avatar, another like all of this stuff.
I think what Lego Ideas needs to do is up the number because it's been 10,000 since like 2010.
Yeah, I think honestly 20,000 would make sense.
I think it was like 50,000 makes sense, honestly. Like, it sounds like a lot, but like we're at a stage now where any YouTuber or like large company can just be like, hey, approve our ideas. Because I'm sorry, you're not going to get Bangladesh national government in if we had more. You say nothing against Bangladesh, but like
it's never...
there's a lot of things in here that are clearly like only made for a niche group of people, and like Lego tries to have broad appeal. Like, I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not familiar with the politics of Bangladesh, but I feel like the national government was a big enough monument; it would have been made in architecture already.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's such like obscure country, honestly. Like, that's not what Lego makes stuff on.
Well, I mean, like, not that I'm super familiar with architecture, but they have made like U.S. like Europe.
No, but
Bangladesh
is
before.
Not a world power. They've only done world power.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, and looking through like some of this stuff is just like I don't know, a lot of this stuff would not get to 10,000 without, and that's a good and a bad thing because it allows us to get like. I don't know. I don't feel like Home Alone House would have reached 50,000, but it'll be whether it's good or not. It'll be an interesting set for sure. So
okay, I'm looking through the next review stage. I don't know
what review stage is it, so I can look it up. Third 2020. All right, so yeah, we've got the next review stage up. So I think it could be fun to go through this and just say what our what we want and what our predictions are.
Do you want to do that right now? Like
yeah, I think that'd be fun because we haven't done that before and. It'll be in a few months we learn about this, but just based on the current environment, what do we think is happening?
So are we looking at the same page where like it starts with Among Us on top and?
Yes. Or wait, no, not Among Us on top. I have the Boeing 737 passenger plane on top.
Okay, I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, we had a plane in the last review. It's just the big. This stuff would be safe for City and be less realistic.
Yeah, definitely. Next, what do you read through them because we're on different lists?
Okay, yeah, I've got Coliseum next. That's not happening. Obviously,
that exists already. So
yeah, so. Gravity Falls Mystery Shack next.
I want to say probably no.
I would love this, but almost definitely not. Wasn't one rejected already?
I think 2 have been rejected already.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love Gravity Falls, but it's a Disney license, and Disney is not going to spend money promoting a dead show.
Yeah.
So as much as I would love this, it's very likely not happening. However, if it did, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
Bricktown Police Station, no.
Where...
It's literally a modular police station.
No, that's not happening.
No. Modulars don't happen, and we just got
Can I send you the link to what I'm looking at so we'd be on the same... Like, we're on the same page?
How about I send you the link I'm looking at?
No, I know what you're looking at. What I'm looking at is a lot easier to look at.
Okay.
And this lets you, like, click on them if you wanted to. Right, that's... like the official ideas page, so if you want to like find more pictures of them, you can.
Okay, so what can the viewers see? Okay, all right, so yeah, then we'll go from top to bottom.
Okay, Among Us, that's not gonna happen.
I'm not sure about this one. Because for one, I can already see Among Us has a lot more staying power than Fall Guys did.
But I don't think enough people would buy a big Lego set based on the game.
Yeah, if there was a smaller Among Us project, I could see it happening.
Again, they don't approve enough sets for this to be the one they approve.
Yeah, I think this one has a chance. I think this has a bigger chance than you're giving credit for, but it likely won't happen.
Wallace and Gromit, I could see that happening, but I don't know.
Wallace and Gromit, I think, is one of the more likely ones. This seems like
Yeah.
the exact kind of thing. This reminds me a lot of the Adventure Time set.
Agreed. And in
Um,
fact, I like this more. This is funny.
yeah, and I don't have much connection to the property, but they designed these characters really well.
Yeah, agreed.
I could very much see this happening. Yeah, this is a good one.
To blue and red car, no.
No, they already have their car themes.
Yeah. Addams Family, that's a maybe, but unlikely to me.
This could be like a Home Alone, like what the heck type thing.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
Home Alone, I thought had a 0% chance, and that's what I feel is the exact same way about this. But because Home Alone was approved, I think this has a chance, but probably not.
Blue People Avatar, no, because that's under Disney, and they don't seem to like doing Disney properties through ideas that much.
Well, here's the thing, though. Isn't Avatar 2 supposed to come out sometime soon?
It's been infinitely delayed. It was supposed to come out in like 2013.
Yeah, so
And it's been Avatar
probably not. I don't think Avatar, despite being the, I could see them try. I think it would sell really poorly if it was made, but I could see them trying to do it because it is like the best-selling movie of all time, even though nobody cares about it anymore.
Yeah.
And further, this is a really pretty idea set. I just don't like the property.
I would buy that one if it was made. I would not be upset, and I would get it. Like,
but I'm not a fan of the source material.
yeah, no, I'm not either. I just think the creatures look really cool. The build is beautiful. So
I just like the colors.
Agreed.
But probably not happening.
Spirited Away is probably not going to happen. I don't see LEGO doing Studio Ghibli anytime soon.
No, I know this movie's like really good. I've never seen it. But...
dude, Studio Ghibli's like I've only seen one of them, but they're good. But I don't see.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah, I don't see the set happening.
Yeah, Little Venice, no way.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna click on that one.
Viking Village, I'm gonna say like 5% chance.
Yeah, it has a chance, but probably not. I feel like it's too similar to like the Pirate Bay and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Avatar: The Last Airbender again, except this one's mechanical. I think this has a far better chance of winning than the last Avatar set.
They do like their mechanical stuff, don't they?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying I think if like this if they can do the license is very likely.
Yeah.
I also really want it, so I'm biased towards hoping that gets made over some of the other stuff, but...
Well, you know, another thing could be with Nickelodeon is they could have the same issue as Disney with Gravity Falls, where they don't want to promote a show that's considered dead. Though, like, Avatar's getting merch right now, isn't it?
It's getting a lot of merch right now.
So, I think it's got a chance, but I would not think it's too likely.
I think this one's more likely than the last one just because it's mechanical, though.
Yeah, they do like their mechanical stuff and ideas. Modernized lighthouse, no way.
Agreed.
Or motorized.
That's not happening.
It's fun build, and I can see them doing something like this, but it's too big.
Next up, Bag End. This is my favorite project in this review phase.
I know it is.
So, if this is made, that means we're not going to get another Lord of the Rings theme. I think if it's not made, I think another Lord of the Rings theme is very likely.
Or if it is made, it could lead into the next... Or if it is made, it might sell really well, and then they will bring back Lord of the Rings.
So, I know Lord of the Rings is, like, getting the TV show soon, and I could see them putting out sets to coincide... Like, from the movies, not to coincide with the TV show, but sets from the movies to, like, sell with those.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Lord of the Rings is the theme I see people asking to be brought back the most on Instagram and YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah.
So... If this is not made, I think that probably means we're getting another theme of Lord of the Rings, but if this is made, I will be very happy regardless, and will absolutely buy that.
Yeah.
Because not only is Bag End one of my favorite... that is my favorite LEGO set ever, but I love sets that are built to look like books, and this is the best one I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
And on top of that, I have like 4 collector edition copies of The Hobbit, so I'd consider this one of them. And man, I would absolutely love that to get made. Roman Warship, I think that is a very high chance of getting approved. It's mechanical.
I agree.
It's mechanical, and it seems like the kind of thing they like to do.
Yeah, no, I very much could see this happening, and I'd be like, whatever.
I like boats, so I would get that one if it was.
I wouldn't get it. I think it looks good, but no.
Jumanji, probably not.
Jumanji is in Home Alone territory where I don't think it's going to happen, but they might just be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Red Dwarf, I don't even know what that is, so I don't think so.
No. Okay, this one, TX Master
What
Games.
is this?
Is happening.
What?
I don't know. From what I've heard, the story behind this is like it's someone in another country is a fairly big like Facebook Lego content creator, and they made this.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
It looks awful.
Yeah, there is a 0% chance of this being made.
It literally looks atrocious. Like, it is one of the worst ideas projects I've ever seen, and I think this is the biggest
Yeah, this would not. If you had 50,000, this would not get approved. I can tell you that.
That's what I was about to say. If this is like the biggest indicator that it's time to raise the.
Yeah, no, because anybody with a following can get an ideas project, and sometimes those people with a following get really good ideas projects like into the review stage. But this is not anything.
It's so ugly.
It is, and I guess it's some sort of game, but like, I don't care. It's ugly.
It's the ugliest. Lego Ideas project I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I.
Next up, Plastic
No,
Castle. No, but it's a really cool project.
Yeah, no, that's way too big, but it is quite cool.
Automated garbage truck. I would love for this to get approved. This is probably my second favorite. So, my top 3 for this is bag end, garbage truck, and then Avatar.
So what does it mean by automated?
Dude, that's the garbage truck that, like, you turn the crank on the side and it automatically picks the garbage can up and dumps it in.
Oh, that's really cool. I would like this.
You've sent that to me and you said you wish that was a real set.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like this.
Here, wait, click on it. I think there's a video, because I've seen the video on Instagram before.
It doesn't look like there's a video on the ideas page. Oh, view video. It's taking me to YouTube. Okay. Okay, turning off the audio for it. Alright, so it's
you've seen this before.
Yeah, well I'm showing it to the viewers now. It's doing a slow zoom. Alright. It's telling me about how it picks up garbage. Alright, yeah, I get the gist. It's very cool. I could see this actually.
I can too. They like their mechanical stuff, and
the biggest thing with that is I feel like it would be more likely to get approved if it wasn't minifigure scale, if that makes any sense. Because even though it has the whole automated thing, it is in minifigure scale, meaning it's like it sort of competes with City for that. But if it was like advertised as more of like, ooh, it's a scale model of a larger vehicle, then I think that would have a way higher chance because it would be in like typewriter zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that one, but it's got. I think that's like a 50-50.
Yeah. Auto car, nope.
Nope, it's good, but nope. Car wash, again, good, but nope, no way.
That along with the police station already exists as an ideas set.
Yeah.
Not idea set, as a modular.
Yeah. Milwaukee Art Museum?
No.
Really cool build, but no.
Yeah.
That's architecture. If architecture wants to do it, they'll do it. It's really, I like that build a lot.
I agree. It's really cool, but
okay, what is this? Open MRI?
I want to know how this got 10,000.
This is what I mean. This does not. What is this? I think this is the first project I've actually seen made in LDD get to 10,000.
But like all the images are atrocious.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, I mean, it's in LD. Like, I feel like LDD projects are just like the definition of like little kids making an ideas project.
Yeah.
Not to like, no fault to the creator, but like, okay, kind of fault to the creator. This is like very basic.
Yeah, it's not even a good build in my opinion.
No, it's just like a wall and like very blocky.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it, is there anything? Not really. It's like I could make this out of a brick box.
I know. It's bad.
I don't know. There must have been some content creator who promoted this.
There has to have been.
What this is, but that's not happening. You know, the only way I could see that happening is if it went through like a major, like it could be because sometimes you get ideas projects that look nothing like the original.
No, I don't even think that will happen.
Because I don't think MRI is even as like interesting as typewriter. Like
yeah. An MRI machine in real life is literally just like a white tube. It's not cool.
Yeah, so I could see this review stage being very similar because there's only like 5 that are viable. I think Walls and Gromit is the most likely.
Agreed.
I think Walls and Gromit, Trash Truck, and Warship I think have the highest chances.
Warship?
Not war. Yeah, Roman warship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bag End has a decent chance. Avatar has a chance. Adam's Family and Avatar have a chance. Avatar blue people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very similar though. We're all gonna be like, how did they only approve one project? But
yeah,
I think they'll do 2 next time, 2 or 3.
I hope.
Yeah, it's LEGO ideas is cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on from ideas.
All right, so other things that this week, Harry Potter rumors came out.
Yep.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm calling a little cap on these. I'm not sure if these are 100% accurate.
What do you mean?
Just the thing that rubbed me the wrong way was the golden anniversary figures. I really don't see that happening.
So I had a thought about that.
Yeah.
What if by golden they just mean yellow, like minifigures?
That could be. That sounds a lot more likely.
I have a feel because golden works for Ninjago, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be way more like what Star Wars did. And these are, I mean, obviously they're translations. So what if golden just means like classic?
Well, the other thing that confuses me about it is almost every set that they mentioned the golden figure comes in also comes with a regular version of that figure.
Yeah.
And both Ninjago and Star Wars avoided that. Like, you didn't get 2 variants of the same character in Ninjago or Star Wars for the anniversaries. So, it makes me feel like at least that part of the rumors is not true. I don't, like, it feels weird to me. And yeah, the golden ninja is a thing from Ninjago because that's like the all-powerful version of Lloyd, so we're getting the all-powerful versions of all the characters, but...
Yeah.
Golden isn't a thing in Harry Potter.
No.
It would make more sense to do the classic figures like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But you're right. That does make... No, they mentioned Golden Voldemort, and he was never yellow.
I don't know.
And then also the selection. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Voldemort. Just... I don't believe that part. And I don't know if that invalidates the rest of the rumors, too. But
the other thing I find a little suspicious about these is that they're all coming out in the same wave, and we're missing 5 set informations, and I find it very weird that we wouldn't get info on 5 of the sets.
Yeah. It's... No, I'm calling kind of... I think these might be...
But there is something that kind of provides some credence to it. There was, in the biggest set, it says it's going to come with a professor, like a mystery, like an unknown professor, and we just today had leaked a Professor Sinestra.
It's just weird. You know them better than I do. So what are the sets we go smallest to biggest? What are the sets we got?
The smallest one is the girls' bathroom, which is supposed to come with Harry, Ron, Hermione as a cat girl Hermione, and then like Ron and Harry as Crabbe and Goyle.
Right, as well as Golden Harry.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, that I know the scene from the movie, right? That's a whole scene. I get it, but find it kind of weird that they would release a set called Girls Bathroom, not gonna lie. It's probably a translation. It'll probably be called something a little different, but still a little weird to me.
Yeah.
Also, we're talking about 4 exclusive figures in a $20 set.
That's not unheard of. That was the last $20 set also.
What do you mean?
Well, it was 3. It was Luna, Harry, and Hermione, and all 3 were exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems a little sus to me. Just a little bit.
The second set is like a Hogwarts expansion with a Fluffy, like a brick-built Fluffy. I don't remember the figures, though.
Yeah, that one I think Golden Ron or Hermione in it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that one, I could see that happening. That cool idea, but...
Yeah, Hogsmeade, it was supposed to be the Honeydukes and 3 broomsticks, I think.
Yeah. Cool idea. That would be one of the more interesting Harry Potter sets.
That might be the one I get of these 4.
Yeah.
If they're real. I think they are real, though. I disagree with you.
I don't think necessarily the sets are fake, but the information we got I don't think is entirely accurate.
The other thing I think it has some potential to be real is because all the YouTubers made videos about it, and I know for a fact M&R and Just Too Good know more than we do.
Yeah. It's just the detail. Like, another thing with the golden figures is from small set to biggest, it goes Harry, Ron, Hermione, Voldemort, which is like the order of those characters. While with both Ninjago and Star Wars, they were kind of randomly placed.
But so I think this is kind of like the same case as Ninjago Legacy, where we don't have enough to go off of to accurately call this, dude. Like,
Yeah, I know.
there's
It's just
two. This happening twice before does not indicate a pattern to me.
yeah.
I don't think
It's
Harry
just
Potter should be getting.
it's weird to me. It doesn't seem right.
I don't think Harry Potter should be getting a 20th anniversary line anyway. It's not been around for 20 years.
Yeah. I agree with you there. I think I've said that before. I agree. I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's cool if they do it, but it's not. It's the 20th anniversary. It's not 20 years.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. And the biggest set is another great haul. With the
And that one rubs me. That sets off red flags for me too. Because I'm like, I don't know. I think we talked about that on the podcast last week about the potential for another great haul one day, and like, the current one's still on shelves.
Not only that, this one feels very wishful thinking to me.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a better Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, that's the like. If they told us we were getting a Chamber of Secrets set, that'd be one thing. But like saying that's the Great Hall with the Chamber of Secrets underneath, like, it's just a lot. Yeah, it feels a lot more like a wish list to me than an actual set list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not. You're right. You're right in that YouTubers probably wouldn't make videos on if they weren't real. But
And
yeah,
as much as I have my feelings about M&R, I do trust him when it comes to leaks because he's almost, I think, always been right.
Yeah.
Oh, like if he makes a video about it, which he did, to me that indicates that it's real.
Yeah, but it's not unheard of to get leaks and then the leaks are like half correct. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. I don't think they're especially the anniversary figures. I don't think those. I don't know if they're if you're right that it's just it's like 2000s figures, not golden figure. That's a really good point though. That the word golden and the word yellow would like be the same thing translated.
Yeah.
But the distribution of them and the idea of golden and the fact that there's double figures and sets all is just. It doesn't seem like LEGO to me, based on what they did with Ninjago and Star Wars. But you're right, and there hasn't been enough of it for a trend, but it does break the current trend, so that does confuse me.
Yeah. I mean, something happening twice is not breaking the current trend.
Right, but there's only 2 waves, but there was more than 2 sets. Like not a single Star Wars set or a single Ninjago set had the like collectible character and normal version of that character in the same set.
But my other side to that is most of them wouldn't have made a lot of sense to have that character in the set.
No, but like it feels like they were strategically placed.
Like the thing with Star Wars is they were pulling from a bunch of movies. It's not hard for Star Wars so for Star Wars and Ninjago, they're making golden versions or collectible versions of more characters than have to appear in sets, but for Harry Potter, like, it's really difficult to not pile up Harry or Ron Hermione because they're so common. Like, they are the 3 main characters. You can't have a set without, like, I don't know. It just really complicates things.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know if I really agree with you that they sound fake, but I definitely always think to take this kind of stuff with a grain of salt because it's been wrong before. But I don't think it is wrong.
Okay, well, let us know in the comments whether you agree with me that these rumors are a little sus, or if you agree with Matthew and that they might be real.
Yeah, next up, we got some Monkie Kid pictures.
Yes, Monkie Kid set pictures were officially revealed. Let me pull them up on brickset.com.
I'm going to as well because I want to be able to, like, actually discuss these.
These are more exciting than the previous wave.
They are very good in general, quite honestly.
The biggest thing with them is the prices, just like the first wave.
However, you don't have to worry about that, so.
So, let's, do you have it up?
Yep.
Are you let's go. What?
What's first on Brickset?
Monkie Kid's Cloud Bike. It's in number order.
Okay.
All right, so first we have Monkey Kid's Cloud Bike.
Oh
This
wait,
looks like it's...
prices are on here now.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. 25. Of course it's 25. They can't charge 20 for a Monkey Kid set.
No.
Why could they ever charge 20 for a Monkey Kid set?
Good set though. Like, not bad, but
Yeah, no, it's not bad. The villain, I don't like the discrepancy in the sizes of the bikes. I wish
Agreed.
Monkey Kid's was smaller and the villain's was bigger. The villain figure though looks baller. I like that one a lot.
yeah. As someone who doesn't have it, I can't make much judgment. But
Next we have Red Sun's Inferno Jet. We have the Boulder Blaster.
I actually already have this set. It's really
Oh wow,
good.
me too.
Oh wait, know what? 1 second.
You want me to put a red filter over your camera?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do that on the fly. Hold on. Okay, we're doing it live, guys. Alright, color correction. Hue shift. Okay, I mean it's black, so this is about as red as I can get it, but it's kind of red now.
We got the
You're also blue, but
the Red Sun's Inferno Jet right here. LEGO sent me this one early, guys. A really good set. It comes with the monkey and Scott.
Alright,
I want to fix this.
this set's one of the least interesting to me.
It's not even that bad looking in my opinion, but
Yeah, but it's $35 and it looks like a $25 plane, and it's... Red Sun, I guess, is cool to get in a cheaper set, but...
yeah.
It's not for... It's interesting, the only Season 1 set of this wave.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, but whatever. White Dragon Horse Jet, this one's cool.
This one is maybe one I'll get. I like it. And
Yeah, I really like the colors on it, with the gradient from, like, lime green to, like, that cyan.
yeah, it's very cool.
And I like the little jet with the cat on it.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Monkey Kid's line. Oh, how much is that one?
That one's 60.
Well, that's 60?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Monkey Kid. I guess the piece count is fine, but it looks 40, man.
Yikes.
Monkey Kid's Lion Guardian. How much is this? Like 80?
80.
80, yeah. Again, piece count is fine, but it just doesn't feel
So
80.
this theme feels like an example of piece count is not always indicative of if it's worth it.
Well, it's a thing of, like, because it is so similar to Ninjago in concept, Ninjago always has, like, less than 10 cents per part, so even though this is just slightly above 10 cents per part, it feels really significant when you compare it to something like Ninjago. Monkey Kid's Line Guard, I do like this set. I like the design of this guy.
I wouldn't buy this over the Story of Nian.
Yeah.
It's like the same creature and also a cool wall.
Yeah, I like the idea, though, of a 4-legged mech and not a 2-legged mech. But,
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
yeah, it's cool. I like it. We got the Big Spider.
This is a really cool set.
This is 120, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 120. This is cool. It reminds me a lot of LEGO Agents. Just with the color scheme and everything. I could imagine this being a villain vehicle from LEGO Agents if it was like half the size.
Yeah, except it's a villain vehicle and Monkey Kid.
Yeah, I like this one. It's
Yeah.
cool. I'm going to skip the next one because we've already seen it.
Yeah.
The Cloudcopter.
And
And then we have the legendary Fruit Flower Mountain.
This is the best set of the wave.
The legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. I always mess that up when I say it. Yeah, this one is really, really cool.
Yeah.
170, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Good piece count. This one actually has a good piece count for the price. 4 Monkey King figures. You get Brother Monkey and Sister Monkey, so therefore it is the best set.
Monkey.
Yeah, this is really pretty, though. I like this a lot. Very nice looking set.
I don't think I'll get it just because it's expensive, and I don't know if I have room, and I'd rather get other $170 sets.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah. I wish Ninjago got this, like, scales.
Agreed.
But yeah, this Monkey, like, I think this wave as a whole is much better than the previous because it has a better variety of villains and hero figures.
I think when we're referring to previous wave, we're talking about the first wave.
Yeah, the second wave was a half wave and it was mixed.
It was 3 sets. 3 sets. They were decent, but
yeah, no, the second wave was better than the first, but I think this one's by far the best so far. But it's got the same, yeah. So the second wave was Sandy's Speedboat, Monkie Kid's Cloud Roadster, and the Flaming Foundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this new wave is definitely better. It fixes the issue of every villain being the same.
Yeah.
Which the first wave had, and also the hero distribution is a little bit better. It's still not great. Actually, it's actually pretty bad now that I look at it. Now having the prices and everything, like, if you want anyone besides Monkie Kid and Monkey Girl, you need to spend $120. I do. Even though I don't love the drone copter as a set, I do appreciate that it comes with every character except for Pig.
Yeah.
So you can get them all in one centralized set. But yeah,
Does Pig
Monkey
come
Kid's
in a
a
set
theme.
next year?
What?
Does Pig come in a set next wave?
Yeah, the spider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the best figure distribution is actually in wave 1.5.
Yeah, agreed. You can get everyone in a $60 set, except the white, like the white racer girl who comes in a $35 set.
Oh, I didn't realize the Spider Queen minifigure from that set's different from the one we got this year.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that either.
Cool. Huh, and yeah, so yeah, it's a mixed bag. I think the sets are better, but the Monkey Kid still has room to improve, specifically in prices.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've been going for 50 minutes. There was some cool questions on the subreddit. Do we want to go... Not subreddit, the...
Yeah,
the
well, let's ask, like, one or two.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, so I found this question interesting.
Yep.
This is coming from Cowls XD Bricks, who asks, who did you think the Green Ninja was in 2012? And I thought this would be a fun question to ask.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So, at first, I was convinced it was Zane, and I really wanted it to be Zane.
Yeah.
Obviously because he was my favorite, but also they hint towards it a little bit in the early episodes, but then, like, the Green Ninja figure leaked, and it had Lloyd's head, and then, like, the Green Ninja appeared in Zane's dream in the show, and he had Lloyd's eyes, so then, like, we all kind of knew it was Lloyd, but it wasn't confirmed, and I remember, like, hoping it wasn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought it was Zane, and I hoped it was Zane. And
I honestly don't remember.
And then Suntan coming in with one of the best questions, as always. He asks, do you prefer hoods or half masks, and why?
Oh, he asked that in the Discord as well. I prefer hoods.
I think it depends on the suit. The suits that are designed around half masks, I think the half masks look really good, like the Island suits or the like Legacy 2 or Original Tournament. But like occasionally they'll put half masks on suits that weren't made for it. Like some of the Skybound sets came with half masks, and those look really bad.
Yeah.
So it depends. I like the versatility of half masks, but I think hoods are my overall favorite just because I don't have to take the minifigure's head off to take their mask off.
Mm.
But I think they both have their place, and neither is overused.
I tend to just think hoods look better, but I also don't dislike half masks.
Yeah.
Little rant I wanna talk about.
Yeah.
And now's probably a good time for it because it's like not that important. But almost every ninja suit has the swords here.
Yeah.
And at no point in any culture in history has anyone kept swords on their back, because you cannot draw a sword like this, because swords are always going to be longer than the length of your shoulder to your arm. And therefore you can't extend like that. Swords tend to be 4 to 5 feet long. Every culture is a hip draw, so you draw out because you can actually extend long enough to pull it out of the scabbard. But there is also no historical record of anyone ever carrying a sword like this, or a scabbard that would be able to hold a sword like this. And every ninja suit that has been able to accommodate a weapon holds it on their back, and it makes no sense.
Well, I think it just makes the most sense for a toy, because they can't really do hip scabbard for
They've done
Lego.
It before.
Have they?
Yeah. On Pirates of the Caribbean, they had a sash that was like the Indiana Jones thing, but it kept like a sword on the side, and it was really cool.
Huh. Would that work for a full-size katana, though? I feel like it'd be a little big.
1 second.
Okay. We're doing it live, boys. Matthew's getting his Pirates of the Caribbean figure.
Okay,
All right, show it to me. I haven't seen it before.
so it's this piece,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take it off and put it on a Ninjago minifigure. Um, Actually, no, I don't have a Ninjago. Oh, there's one that doesn't have armor. So it's going on Legacy 2J. Gotta go the other way. So we got Legacy 2J here. He's got the scabbard, right?
Uh-huh.
And then here we go.
It looks a little silly.
So, like, yes, I think it probably looks better on the back, but this is way more realistic to, like, how it's actually carried.
That's kind of why I never knew that piece existed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool piece, and I wish they used it more, but...
I think that would work better with, like, the tiny katana, like the little knife pieces from the weapons pack. I think that would fit with that piece really well.
Yeah, you're probably right, and I have those right here.
But the katana... Oh, we're getting a little pinky your stomach, Matthew.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll cut that out.
What?
Cut that out.
You want me to cut that out?
I'm sorry. I didn't...
I mean, I don't mind, but...
That one?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little silly. I don't think there's a right way to do it, just because the dimensions of a Lego figure and the dimensions of an actual sword are just different.
Yeah. No, the swords for Lego figures are bigger than them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just thought that is an interesting thing that does not make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
In terms of like accuracy to real life.
All right, is that all? Have we said it all?
Yeah, I think
it's been the
said
podcast.
All. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, to the last episode of the podcast.
Yep, we have officially surpassed our longest running stream/podcast. So now we don't have to make any more episodes. We are done.
That's it. It's all over.
That's it. That's a joke. We're gonna keep going, but stay tuned next week.
Well, you're gonna keep going. I quit.
For a very special episode of the Woo Crew Podcast.
Why?
See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Wait, what's next week?
Bye bye, Matthew.
Bye. So I like to do these little things at the end because this is the only time I actually get to talk to Brix by Mind, and he hangs up immediately after we finish filming these. So I kind of just like to keep it going for as long as possible because he's my friend, but he won't talk to me outside of the podcast anymore. So hi Brix by Mind, how are you? Okay.